Welcome, everybody, to the Doggy Style Podcast. Al Berg here with Lola, and I've got more random musings. If you like my random musings, that's what I'll be doing today. Lola's staring face to face with a rabbit. She's looking at, there's a rabbit about 2 feet away. I'm not going to take out this podcast. She'll probably eat it today. She's in hunting mode. I literally 5 feet away. Hopefully, she won't break her neck. I have to put some more attention on the leash. Oh, she's doing really well. You're doing really good, Loli. It's so funny watching her do this. She's like totally still. I don't want her to break her neck. That's really good. Good girl. Good girl. That's the way you do it. That's how you do it. Okay, stop, stop, stop. Wait. Okay, a little more. Go ahead. A little more. Go ahead. A little more. Go ahead. Rabbit's smelling her. Just sitting there. I don't think it knows it's going to eat her. Just stay there. Stay. Okay, you want a cookie? You want a candy? Come on, I have a treat for you. You want to leave the rabbit alone? I'll give you a treat. That's really good, Loli. That's really good. Oh, I wish I should just take a picture of it at least. I don't want you to eat the rabbit, though. The rabbit's just standing there. She's doing really well. Face to face with the rabbit. Rabbit hasn't left. And she's literally, she could almost kiss the rabbit. I mean, she must be a foot away. Good girl. What a good girl. You're doing that very well. The rabbit. You're going to break your neck, huh? I don't want you to hurt yourself. Yeah, you saw that whole thing? Yeah, wasn't it? Let me pause this. Ooh, that was so exciting. So my neighbor was watching the whole time. So Lola was really, I mean, she was literally, of course I didn't have a video that time. She was literally, and I'm a little afraid she could break a neck because I have a extender leash and come on, I want to get a jacket. I'm a little cold. I want to get a jacket. Come on, we'll come back. Come on. So it's a little colder than I thought, so I need to get a jacket. But yeah, this is the Doggy Style Podcast. That's what doggies do. So I've been thinking today if I should change the name of the podcast from Doggy Style to something else. Um, I do have a book called Key Principles for Success, so I could change it to something like that. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Come on. Come just a second. You could stay. Stay right there. Stay. You stay there. I'm just going to get what you won't believe. Wait 1 second. Okay, let's go. Oh, so that whole thing was on tape. So it was exciting. Now she's behind the bush. No, no, come here. Come here. Leave it. Leave it. Come on. I think there's a rabbit in my bushes. Okay, come on. No, leave it. Oh, yeah, there's definitely a rabbit there. Definitely. Oh, okay. Come on. Let's go. Don't you got to go to the bathroom? So she had some excitement. I don't want her to eat a rabbit, but certainly seems to make her happy. So I just got a jacket. I feel much better. It was a little cold. Um, so today, kind of a wasteful day at work because our network was down. We have a share drive, just a drive where we keep stuff, and I realized that I need to back up things off the share drive because I wasn't able to access a lot of uh, programs I needed. So it was all unavailable because that share drive was unavailable. And of course, the big bureaucracy, they couldn't get it running. So Joe, just as I left the office, they got it working. Yeah, so it was kind of a waste of a day at work. And so let's see what we have here. So one of the things I realize is I want to run numbers on a Excel business model. Um, so in other words, what would the cost be? What are the different variables? And Excel is really good at that. So if this is going to be a business, how many courses do I have to sell before I could quit my job, for example? Or so I did have another idea today, and that was to come up with some sort of franchise where I would come on, where I would franchise the training. So that might be a little easy, where I sell the training to people who want a business. I'm not sure what the price would be yet, but that certainly could be easier because I could, in theory, sell it for, say, $10,000, and I would just have to figure out how to make money first. So, and that would be more of a method of getting clients, um, getting space. So I'm going to have to do all of that. One thing that I probably should do, again, this is usually means I won't do it, is get a job teaching in a school and work that out first. So yeah, so I was thinking about just different business models. So the key one on the internet, the most popular one and that makes the most money is the advertising model. So that advertising model that Google, Facebook, Twitter, I don't know what other profitable companies there are. I mean, that's a pretty big model. A lot of business based on that. Then there's the kind of Patreon model where you get people to donate money to you. It's a hard one because I know I have given money to some bloggers, and I should figure out why. I gave money to a guy named Stefan Molyneux, uh, and there are other people looking for money. These people seem to have a lot of money, but they still want more, of course, of course. So that's another model, a Patreon model. Then there's the most people probably don't make money on the internet. There's the free and I don't know if it's called freemium, where you have free users, and then for premium content you charge. So, so then there's the franchise, which I'm thinking of now, just occurred to me. And then there's the one thing that has stuck with me after talking to a patent attorney, which I wonder if I should patent something. I probably could. Um, so the one thing that sticks with me after talking to a patent attorney is what you originally build is not necessarily where you make your money from. So that's another thought. Oh, where's he going? Yeah, so I want to run numbers tonight, and I'm going to continue. I've started on my first training, which is going to be called Learn Excel and Lose Weight. It's a lesson, a class on how to create a spreadsheet that will teach you how to teach you Excel basics, some basics, introduce you to it, and also lose weight at the same time. So I thought that was a so today, instead of doing a podcast, I did walk today. I was a little bit behind my goal. I was behind my goal, weight goal, and so I walked today. But instead of casting, what I did was I read a book on grammar. It's called Elements of Style. Come over here. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come on. I just passed some people, a kid that seemed very afraid of the dog. He seemed a little off a little bit. One of the things I had always thought of, I don't know if it would be a business idea, but something I wanted to do is help people overcome their fear of dogs. And you know something? I feel like I should do it for free at first. and then see if there is a business model. Because I've overcome my fear of dogs, so I know what people go through. And it's, a good way for somebody to overcome their fears. Interesting. So a neighbor of mine who I usually see, oh wait, maybe that's not his house. It's not. What was that? Who was that? What are you doing? Yeah, so one of the things I do want to do, oh yeah, there's a doggy over there, is I want to run numbers. I want to run numbers on my business ideas of something that I really haven't done much of. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, so I was just talking about I was reading a book on grammar, and it's a very small book. I think it's called Elements of Style. Oh, yeah, that's kind of crazy. So there's a person walking their dog in the child's playground. Come on, don't you gonna make a poop? So I basically read a book on my walk, and so it's another thought of a way to spend an hour. It's an hour walk, so I could actually read a book for an hour. And this grammar book, I don't know if I got anything out of it. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You want to meet that doggy? You want to meet that doggy? Where you going? Come on, come back here. Uh, come on, come back here. Go make a poop. No, 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 no. You make your duty outside. This is good podcasting talking. So this is how you talk with a dog. There's somebody running with a dog in the park, and Lola's getting jealous. Come on, come make your duty. Come on. So I've written something down that I don't understand, but it says do questions, and then it says else's of what can make my idea profitable of Excel training. I'm not sure what that meant, but maybe it'll come back to me. Good girl. Yes, here she goes. So let's pause this. I'll be back in a second. Not that you'll even notice it. You want to go meet a kitty cat? So there's a guy with cats that he has them on leashes. Come on, we're not going to see that doggy. Come this way. Come this way. There's a guy with cats, and he has his cats on leashes, and Lola likes him. I should probably do a periscope. Let me pause this one. Okay, so I took a little periscope, and I'll try and incorporate that into the video somehow if I can. He's a kind of nice guy. He has cats, and he keeps his cats on a leash. And she wasn't interested in interacting with them. There is a dog there. She seems interested in the doggy. You want to go say hello to the doggy? You want to go say hello to the doggy? Come on. Let's go say hello to the doggy. Wait. Let's wait. Let's go slow. Too fast. Slow down. Wait. No, wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna come say hello. Oh. Come on. Come on. Oh, are your hackles up? Is your hackle up? What are you doing? Come on. Let's go. Come on. They don't want to say hello. Come on. Come on. They would come over. Come on. So Lola right now is just staring. You're staring. Maybe we'll say hello. See, if they come here, you could say hello. If the doggy wants to say hello, it'll come here, okay? Okay? Aw, that's a good girl. So Lola's laying down right now. You're a good girl. You want to say hello? You want to say hello? I think you might have met that dog already, huh? She's very friendly, by the way. She's very friendly. Nah. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Take care. Bye. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. We're going this way. Come on. So Lola met a doggy. It's a cute doggy, black, all black doggy. Um, let's see what else we have today. Okay, so I was talking about reading. So if you don't have enough time to get things done, you got to find it, right? There's always time. People, you ask yourself, has anybody done what I've done? I work. I have a job. I work at least 9 hours, 8 to 9 hours a day. I have a commute. Come on, come on. You can't pee here. No, no, no. Come on. I have a long commute. Um, I walk. I'm walking now, and like for example, now I'm walking my dog and periscoping and doing a podcast. So come on. No, no, no. Leave it alone. So there is time. Matter of fact, I'm on a. If my voice sounds like I'm talking fast, I'm on a 5 hour energy shot. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's I don't like her to pee when somebody she pees on somebody's grass and somebody is in their garage looking at her. The way it works by me. Come on, come on. Oh, so I had an idea, and I'll put it out there just because one thing to keep in mind is if you do have an idea, the odds that somebody's going to steal it are so low. Uh, so I'm not sure this is that good of an idea, but the idea is basically to make reservations at high scale restaurants and places and sell them. So if you want a reservation for a certain date, um, and again, whether it's a viable business model, I don't know, and you charge say $20, you can get I have a reservation for you at this place. So I would have to make the reservation under my name and start slow and and eventually get other people to do it and have a way for people to. It would be very difficult to make money on this, but it was just an idea. It's always good to have an idea, and if you do have ideas, write them down. People get ideas all the time, but if you just let the idea come to your head and let it go, what good is that? What is it? You see something? Come on. Yeah, so my so one thing that I think is kind of funny is, and I found out that other people are annoyed by this. So I have Microsoft Outlook at work, and just recently people started posting pictures, their face picture on it, and something about it I don't like. I was looking, so a coworker, I got to see his face. Nobody else has them, and then my boss put his face on it, and I was just like, I don't want to really see your face. There's just something about it I didn't like. I don't know what it is, but I know other people have had this reaction. It's kind of weird because this is Outlook, but I guess if I have LinkedIn or other software, I don't really care. So there was just something about these two guys that bothered me. So I thought, I got to get rid of this. I got to figure out a way. And it turns out that Outlook has a feature where you could not show people's pictures. So it must bother other people too that they built this feature in. So it's interesting. So if you have this problem where you don't like to see people's faces in Microsoft Outlook, what you do is you got to go to the File menu, you go to the Options, then you go to People, and somewhere near the bottom there's a checklist to show, will be checked if you're seeing pictures, to show profile pictures. You have to close Outlook and reopen it to get rid of it. So that was interesting. So oh, I got back here pretty fast. So I was going to the bottom of my list. Like I was telling you, I keep a list. Hmm. Oh, how you doing? Sorry. Sorry. Good, good. So neighbor, I was looking at my phone and a neighbor was like right there throwing out the garbage. Just there's some software that I have listed here, Tableau. If you haven't heard of it, it does kind of a cool software we use at work. And here's an example of an annoyance at work, and that is we have this system called Tableau, but it's expensive. I'm going to guess it's $2,000 a license, which is not a bad business model. Uh, but I can't get a license. Somebody on my team has one, and I don't have one. So I'm a little another thing to be angry about. Yeah. Is Lola seeing another? You seeing another? She must see another or smell another wabbit. You smell a wabbit? So one thing I have here is if you can't figure out what your goals are, one thing you can do is look at what books you buy, or go to a bookstore if you can find one, and see what section are you drawn to. And I have a lot of books I can look at and figure, oh, there is a rabbit back here. Oh, it's a baby. It's a little baby bunny rabbit. Is that a baby bunny rabbit? You love bunnies, huh? Where you going? Yeah, so Lola's looking down a bunny right now. No, 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 come back. She's pulling me. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, come on. I like the way the bunny runs away, she kind of like runs towards me. It's hard to describe, but it's funny. Um, yeah, so I think I said this last time about I have a messy garage, and I don't do enough planning, and it would be nice to have a plan on how to clean it. And the plan could be as simple as an hour a day, every weekend at least 1 hour. I mean, it could be what you doing? What you doing? You want to say hello? What you doing? Where you going? Where you going? So we're at a neighbor's house and she's really smelling around. You smell Stella? There's a dog here, Stella. Come on. Come on, Stella's not home. So another class I want to do is what I've spent a lot of time at work for the last year and a half, and that is generating PowerPoint slides from Excel. So I've developed a lot of software around that, and it's pretty interesting. I could actually probably make this into a business consulting. So anybody who's doing this um, at a company, and we collect a lot of slides, and I do a lot of stuff with this. So I could probably create a business just based on that. Hmm. So I have a list of 10. Interesting. So I think this is from James Altucher's idea muscle, and I was writing down 10 idea, 10 list of 10 things I want to do. So I have here 10 ways to lose weight. So if you're not familiar with James Altucher's uh, method, is he has something called an idea muscle, and the idea muscle is basically if you don't keep creating ideas, if you don't keep creating ideas, I'm gonna have to pause this. Um, yeah, so his whole premise is that if you don't create ideas, it's like a muscle; it withers away. So he suggests that every day come up with 10 ideas on something. So I just have a list here of a bunch of where'd it go? I just had an idea. I just had a list. Now it's not here. See, this is, oh, here it is. Oh, damn. No, look at that. That's pretty annoying. That I left the list, and when I came back to it, it was, when I came back to the list, it was back to the beginning of the list. Okay, so 10 ways to lose weight, um, 10 ways I procrastinate, 10 reasons I get my weight back. So there must be she's really smelling away. There must be a rabbit there. Come on, let's go. You know that doggy, right? Come on. Yeah, so, hmm. Hey, and just one last thing is that she's really looking for those rabbits. Come on, hey, hey. Leave it alone. Leave it. Leave it. Come on, have treats. You want treats? Um, yeah, so this idea is to pick a random book and a random page. It's just as a way to do something that's different and out of the box. So I'm back home. Our walk is done. She didn't really get a run. She didn't get to run too much, but she did get to stare down some rabbits. Um, so thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to my podcast. We'll be back. This is Alberg and Lola signing off from the Doggy Style Podcast. Take care.